Good point you just did, because people be like, oh, she didn't divorce him for him.
Oh, that's what wasn't about to go, because I wasn't saved then. And so
you saved? You saved right now?
Yes, I was saved then. I wasn't living the life I was supposed to be living.
So tell me what she was, like. My first one, I'm gonna take the head off the snake.
All right.
Why are you a Christian?
I got a lot of questions.
Yeah.
So, when it comes to your season and the seasons that have already been in the stores that everybody's been buying all our life, like forever, why should they choose
that? What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. Y'all see we got a guest. We ain't playing. You know what I'm saying?
She ain't supposed to be having her fingers up.
Yeah, I don't know. She always do that in her pictures. She's a well-known guest to me. Well, probably more well-known to him, but well-known to me in a different way. Because this is my wife.
He shall not.
You want to introduce yourself, wife?
Yeah, I'm wife.
Tell everybody your name.
I'm Shantel, Cody. Well, my last name transferred over from Curry to Cody.
Wait,
it's still a C.
I'm her brother, so they'll know. You know, people.
I say Curry. This is my brother.
That's a good point you just did, because people be like, "Oh, she didn't divorce him for him."
Oh no, this is my brother, Titus. This is my husband. My only husband, Tobias.
Yeah.
Curry and Cody. And I'm Shantel Cody.
Yeah. So this is my wife, Shantel. She gonna be the first guest that we have on the channel.
It's really a privilege.
Yeah, you just don't understand yet. So
God's time.
And we found a name for our channel so far. It should stick, but we found a name. Do you want to tell them the name? All right.
Not yet.
He came up with it. It's an awesome name.
I mean,
not yet.
Wait, why not yet?
We might as well just let them know, because we got to post.
Yeah, we got to post on the channel. Matter of fact, y'all gonna see this on our main channels, but this is gonna be on the main channel as well. It's gonna be the first video, well, maybe the second video on that main channel. But the name of our channel, or the name of our podcast, will be Joint Heirs Podcast, or Joint Heirs Podcast.
In the name, Joint.
I know y'all felt that power. Yeah, I felt that too. So that's what it's gonna be a cool podcast. We gonna have something every week, y'all. We're gonna be consistent, because consistency wins the day. So. And we got a live audience here with us. So I'm lying?
No.
So we don't lie, because we joint heirs for real. We joint heirs. So yeah, man. Go ahead.
I was speaking to our live audience.
Do you can you explain to them? Can you explain to them and the live audience how you came up with that name?
Really, it just came to me. You know, we was talking one day with me, Tobias, and his brother, but it just came to me like joint heirs. You know, we're joint heirs with Christ, so why not piggyback off that and create a channel?
I thought that was the most fire, bro. Y'all don't understand how fired it is, because we was thinking for a while. We had a whole meeting. We had a meeting that day.
Yeah, we did.
We thought of that name.
Yep.
So yeah, man, this is exciting, and I think that Shantel being our first guest will kick it off to like kind of start the tempo of what this channel gonna be about, because you know it's a lot of channels and podcasts popping up where people talking about this or talking about that, but we want what we talk about to be meaningful, as well as entertaining, but also helpful, not just naturally but spiritually. So so do you want to tell them how You want to tell them how we met? No?
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
Yeah, I will. Well, we met.
Yeah. Come on. Come on.
We met at a what is it? Bonfire.
Bonfire.
Bond or bomb?
BON.
Ah.
Not a D.
Bond
I
fire.
thought you bonded.
So.
Go ahead.
Anyway, so we met there with a group of friends. Well, they weren't my friends. I didn't know anyone. Sorry. I didn't know anyone. My brother didn't know anyone either. He was invited by another friend to come to the bonfire.
So I did know someone.
Well, yeah, he did. He knew that person.
And you knew somebody.
Who?
Matt?
No, I didn't. I didn't know nobody.
You didn't know nobody at that time?
Nobody.
Oh.
I didn't know anybody.
No.
Oh, okay. My fault. Continue.
Anyway, we met there where I saw them for the first time. And I honestly wasn't about to go because I wasn't saved then. And
So you saved? You saved right now?
Yes, I'm. Well, I was saved then. I wasn't living. I wasn't living the life I was supposed to be living.
So tell us what you was, Titus.
Not saved. You was not saved.
But I'm saying, you know how to say. Anyway, what's that? I guess you say you backslide. What?
Using
anyway,
condemnation.
yeah. But anyway, so it's not that I didn't want to be around them or people that was in the church. I didn't really know them. I wasn't like a type of person that always wanted to hang out with like new groups of people and stuff. So I was like, no, that's not my type of crowd. I'm just not going. But Titus just begged and begged us.
Wait, so why he was begging you?
He wanted to go.
Why?
Because I was
experience a new group of.
Oh, okay.
Young people.
A new group of young
So he
people.
was trying to connect
with ones who we wanted to find. He wanted to find when we all did, but friends that were at least in the church because we didn't have a lot of that. We grew up with a small group of people, but you don't see people our age that was in church, kind of like you guys. It was like it was a group of us. It was a group of y'all.
Yeah.
But that was like 1 in a million.
Right. It was rare.
Yeah. So he was like, man, we need to do something new. We need to. So he begged and he was like, man, y'all always say we need to hang out with different people, better people. And I was like, all right, bro, we'll go, man. We'll go. But we went. We had a great time. I saw Tobias whenever he came, whatever. But I wasn't really looking at anybody. I was just. He's so cap. When the first encounter, I was just chilling.
So you wasn't stunned me?
No.
I ain't look good to be like, man.
Yeah, no.
That's crazy.
I didn't like.
No, it's cool.
I didn't like.
I understand.
Anyway.
It ain't cool.
So, my sister Shannon, she was like, "Oh man, the dark-skinned guy with the hat, which was Tobias,
Look,
he actually looks pretty cool, like pretty cute or whatever." And I was like, "Yeah, he looks alright. Like, okay, like alright." And I just kind of left it alone.
Mm-hmm.
But kind of as we hung out with them more, yeah, that was a long story. Hang out with them more and different things like that. Then I began to find out that I was actually interested in Tobias.
So you stole your suit?
Yeah, that sounded crazy. I wouldn't even say that. That sounded crazy.
No, it was nothing like that. Just to clarify, that is, and I had this whole talk with my sister as well because we don't do that.
We gotta get the sister on here and we're gonna talk to her about
she
that.
will tell you guys as well.
Tune in next episode
But
for what they call them reality shows.
Yeah. Sister Beats.
Yeah.
But we had a conversation about that and everything, and she was like, "Oh, just because I thought someone was cute doesn't really mean I want to date them or
right.
like them, and I think people need to understand that as well in real life. No. Oh. This is just the...
Wait, maybe there's something there that we need to cover. Hold on. He got
that's
a little too defensive.
But it was an understanding or whatever. So it was all cool. So me and Tobias began like to hang out a lot.
Hang out as what? What was our titles?
Friends.
Strictly friends.
We were strictly friends. I literally was like, hey, let's go catch a movie. Like I hit him up and I was like, hey, let's go catch a movie.
No, actually somebody hit me up for you.
Right.
Yeah.
But I didn't know about that part. I didn't know about.
Right.
But anyway.
Yeah.
And then later on, we went and saw a movie, got something to eat.
Just be dating?
No, we were just hanging out. We were trying to get to know each other. We were trying to see.
How often was y'all dates?
Maybe once or twice a month.
Yeah, initially. Something like that. But we always text.
It was just like you would hang out with your friend. Like we weren't going somewhere once a week.
And when we went out, I paid for my stuff. We were friends. Friends hanging out. I paid for my food. He paid for his food.
And in the comments, let me know what y'all think about that. Because this is a very big topic with people who are dating or friends. Even people who are friends, they feel like, if this is my friend and she's a girl, I still got to pay for her stuff. So y'all put in the comments, how y'all feel about that? Titus, how do you feel about that? And you with a friend that potentially could be something.
Right.
How do you feel about not paying for her food, or you feel like you got to pay for their food?
I think if I asked that person to go out on a date or a fun day hangout, I would pay. Right. But if we just come together like, hey, let's get out to know each other, then pay for your own stuff because we not together.
And see, that's how I see it as well.
And then I'm not in a position to be trying to impress you in it right now.
Right.
And I saw it as that too. Like I was independent and working and stuff like that. Always was. Mobile lumber.
Why you saying like that? What's the beef with mobile lumber?
That is the sickest thing. But anyway, but working independent, so I didn't really, even just before meeting Tobias, just previous guys that I would talk to, cared about guys that I wasn't for real dating or trying to know in real time. Mm-hmm. To get places, like paying for stuff for me, I just pay for my own stuff always. But even when we were hanging out, he paid for his stuff, I paid for my stuff. And that's how I feel about it. That's my thought as a woman. Like, I'll pay for my own stuff because I know a lot of times women can allow some men to pay for a lot of things and also want a bunch of things in return.
Right.
And they know they don't want nothing.
Right.
Exactly. And that was my mindset.
Yeah, they lead you on, basically.
Right. And that was my mindset. I didn't want to feel like I'm leading you on. I don't want to feel like you owe me nothing. I owe you nothing. Like, hey, after this, if it doesn't work, after we eat and stuff, you can go home and you ain't spend no extra money. And I haven't spent no extra
Everybody
money.
Is content. And so, and that was good. What you kind of, letting everybody know how we kind of met, because I think the same way with that, with the fact that if I pay for my own stuff and you pay for your own stuff, there is no requirements. You know what I mean? Like, you shouldn't expect nothing. Yeah. You shouldn't even expect after this you're going to get a kiss. You shouldn't expect after this you finna get nothing. You shouldn't even expect me to text you when I get home.
Right.
You shouldn't expect nothing because we are strictly on friend basis. Yeah. We hung out, we had fun, we talked and got to know each other. Now I'm at home doing my thing, what I've been doing ever before I knew you. Right? Yeah. And so when you start paying for people's stuff, then they start feeling entitled to your life.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like they feel like, hey, why you didn't text me when you got home? Wait a minute.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so I feel like the way to nip that in the bud, if we just trying to get to know each other, just take care of your own stuff. I'll take care. You got a job. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't have to do. It'd be different if you wasn't working nowhere or nothing. I might have dealt with paying for your stuff for but if you ain't really have nothing going on, or... if you ain't have, I'm saying if you didn't have no want to have a job, and I would have been like, why she don't want to do that?
This is not gonna work.
Like you don't even have nobody to take care of you. Why are you doing? Why you don't have? You know what I mean? But
and it's the same for women because it's not just women expect. There's some men who are used to used to having other women take care of them as well.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So
that's crazy.
Just like,
Or they pay for
on
your
both
stuff.
sides. The woman's side is crazy and the man's side.
Yeah, the dude will pay for your stuff, and he expect something. If y'all know what I mean.
Yeah.
He expecting something.
What you
that-
mean?
This night finna end right. That's what he
Bro,
said.
we trying to get monetized. You talking about what I mean? If I say that, they gonna strike our job.
That's what I
mean.
said.
Y'all know what I mean. Comment in the chat. I know what you mean if you know what I mean. So
I just
yeah,
want the explanation.
that's good. So, did you have any questions that we can kind of let's get to? Not you. I'm talking to something that kind of we can start breaking out into some real conversation. Which I mean, it's your sister, so you kind of know her, but some stuff that you may have wanted to know that her mindset was about, or anything like that.
I mean, not really any specific questions, but I guess we can get into more like what are the things that you are passionate about right now.
Okay.
Right now, pertaining, and then even you know what you got going on in life. So what are you passionate about?
I would say I'm very passionate about cooking. Like, and it's not just cooking like, oh, I'm cooking dinner for my husband or my family, but it doesn't matter who it's for. It doesn't matter what I have to make. It's just, I feel like when I'm cooking, that's the only thing that my mind, it's not a bunch of things running back and forth, a bunch of thoughts and a bunch of think about yesterday, think about tomorrow. Like it's peace. Like it's quiet in my mind. Nobody's saying nothing. And then somebody call my name, they're like, oh, Shantel. And then I'm like, oh.
You snap out of it.
Then I snap out of it. But I'm just kind of locked in. There's nothing kind of making my mind twirl. And I know a lot of people would be like, how are you able to stay in there and, you know, cook all that stuff and do all that? But hey,
Well, that's some hard work sometimes. You got.
I don't know. I don't eat what?
I don't know how to cook. So this was
He knows
like
how to cook some things.
Yeah, like cereal and toast. Yeah, I know how to cook. But I'm saying
you cook two things.
Grits is not as easy.
No.
Why you doing? He was asking me.
Hey, I said two things. That's just not
grits
one.
Is hard.
Yeah,
he can do stir fry, and he's done a pasta before, but outside of town.
But I'm saying they in the comments going crazy right now. I could tell because they think they talking about me because how you responded. You like we on camera, don't we do it? Yeah, but she was just saying like I could probably do grits, just not right now because she do grits. If I tried, I probably could do it. So if that's one of your passions, with that being a passion, are you looking to like make that some type of you trying to make some money off of being able to cook, or is that something that you just enjoy? So you just do it free of charge and don't even have any aspirations to monetize it in any way?
I feel like both. I feel like I want to make money from it, but I feel like I'm allowing myself to get distracted a lot of times. I've had a lot of time, like almost 2 years before we had Ari, like almost right at 2 years, to kind of lock in and get it on board. But life just moves so fast. Like it was getting married, honeymoon, move in. We take trips. We make time for trips. Then almost close to year 2, boom, baby comes along. Hey, when a baby comes along, everything changes.
And I think that's even more from the perspective of the mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm speaking for me. I don't know what y'all other moms do at home, but I know, well, I am a stay-at-home mom now as well. I don't work. My husband takes care of me. That's just funny to say. Anyway.
Why is that funny to say?
It's funny for me to say.
It definitely, I get exactly what you're saying.
Explain.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, my fault.
I would say I've always been a person that loved like regular 9 to 5s. Like I'll just go clock in and go home. But I'm a 9 to 5 type of woman and a hustler at the same time. Like, I don't care if I gotta go clean a house, clean a car, go cut a yard with Tobias.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it doesn't matter, like, to me. If you working, you working. Like, I just kind of have that go get it mentality. Like,
so why does that have to change, although you a stay-at-home mom?
I think it changed because it was another step in my life that I've never...
Which is what?
Motherhood.
Oh, the baby. Gotcha.
Yeah, motherhood. So what's crazy is I feel like with a baby, every 3 months it's a change. So just when you feel like you've gotten this down and I'm adjusting that's I've got a schedule, boom, hey, I'm doing something else. Hey, I'm walking this month. Hey, I'm running. Hey, I'm talking. Hey, I'm tearing up everything. Hey, so you think when the baby gets older that it's going to get easier. But honestly, I think it just gets more challenging because now instead of holding the baby in your arms, rocking her to sleep, and she's just sleeping like a newborn, it's the whole kitchen, the whole living room, everything's destroyed. So now you're cleaning up, running after the baby. So I feel like with all of that going on in my mind, I can't focus on the thing that I'm most passionate about because I'm trying to make sure that she's safe. I'm trying to make sure that Tobias has dinner cooked at least when he gets home. It's not that I don't cook, it's that I don't record the stuff that I do or anything like that. But recently I was like, I have to stop making excuses for stuff that I want to do that I'm not doing. Yeah. Because time is not waiting on nobody. So if I keep making that decision to be like, each 3 months it's different. Now she's about to turn 1, so now it's like every 6 months it's different. Or it's always going to be a different number every time. Mm-hmm. But those numbers those days are going by. We finna be in 2025 in a few months. That's like crazy. The year has gone by. Crazy. So I was saying I have to stop making excuses for the stuff I'm not doing. I've been working on my seasoning line. So I've put aside the time when Ari's taking naps and different things like that to...
Well, when you drop that mug, I'm quitting.
But when Ari takes her naps and things like that, where she has her downtime, I take advantage of that time. Mm-hmm. Like, I know a lot of people are like, oh, man, I get a shower and sit on the couch with my feet up. I don't have time for that. I have a very active 11-month-old.
Titus know. Titus, if he ain't never see our baby, he know.
Yeah. Jesus. And so...
You're right on the changes. Like, every 3 months, and then it changes to 6 months. You know, then it goes from 6 months to a year. It's like, you can see them
It's
changing.
going to keep going. Yeah. And it's going to fly by. But I'm now taking that time when she has the downtime to make sure, even as far as reading the Bible or praying, but reading the Bible, praying, and doing research on my seasoning line, like how to make it legal. What do I have to do for products? What do I have to do? Like, and honestly, the number one reason why I feel like I've been able to focus on that is because I simply didn't delete social media, but I turned off the notifications. I don't know if anybody else is like that because I need my phone to research. Mm-hmm. But I'm cool. But if I see a notification, that TikTok, that Instagram, that Facebook, if I see the notification, I'll click on, and that's how it goes. 2 hours gone. So I just turned the notifications off, and I moved all of those apps to the last page on my phone. Mm-hmm. Everything on my phone is at the beginning pages in little boxes. I'm not about to scroll all the way over. Like, it has to be intentional.
So you're using your laziness, not lazy as in
right,
but you're using your, like, I don't feel like going all the way to that last page as a benefit to keep you from scroll. That's smart. I never thought about that.
I know a lot of people have been missing out. Like, it may be 2 or sometimes 3 days I'll see notification. They're like, man, you see my notification, but it's not that I'm not on there. It's just that I moved it because if I don't make some changes myself, that what I'm passionate about will never happen.
That's good.
Like I say, faith without works is dead. It's the same. It's the same for that.
That's good.
So it's just a whole bunch that I can go on about. But That's just
no, that's good because I know a lot of people that may be in a situation where they have put their dreams or their desires on hold because of life.
yes.
And life happening so fast that
Life
they like,
don't wait on you.
okay, I've adjusted like you said, but then something else hit. Now they gotta readjust.
Yeah.
Now something else hit. Now they gotta
Yeah.
And so that may have helped somebody be like, okay, I need to get active because
Right.
I don't know either when. And just being real, y'all, you don't know when you're gonna die.
Right.
You don't know when your situation might change where you can't chase your dream, or you don't know when, like I said at the beginning, you don't know when you're gonna be out of time.
Right.
Like she said, time ain't waiting on us. So it's good if you chase after that thing, you know, and not chasing after it so blindly. Oh, I gotta get it. But if God give you the breath, take care of what He has given you a desire to take care of. So yeah, I thought that was really good advice. Do you want to do the hot seat segment now? You want to?
Yeah.
Okay. So do you want to explain it so that?
No, you can go.
You'll be the first one to be doing our hot seat segment. And she looking like she calm, y'all. She looking like she don't care. And I know we didn't get a whole bunch of questions asked. We gonna see how we feeling after we do the hot seat segment.
Yeah.
But so this segment is called the hot seat, right? We got it from what's the name of that podcast?
Social proof.
Social Proof. We
I
got it
haven't
from.
watched their stuff, by the way.
That's good.
Yeah, that's good. So we got it from Social Proof. And basically what we do is we ask you some questions that are not just like the run-of-the-mill questions like, you know, how's your day going? But they are challenging
And hard
your
questions.
desires. They're challenging your beliefs. They challenging your business savviness and all that to get you, not to make you look bad, but to get you to think and change things so that you can become a better person, a better believer, and a better business person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's the point of it. So anybody that comes on here and we do the hot seat with you guys, don't get mad at us. We are genuinely trying to help.
Yeah. And it's about growing. It's all about growing.
100%.
You shouldn't be so offended.
Yeah.
Like, you should want people to challenge you on the things that you say you passionate about. If you passionate about it, somebody should be able to ask you a question about it. If you don't have the answer, at least let you know you need to grow.
Exactly.
Right.
That's good, because when I was in high school and my knees started hurting, that's when I was growing. I ain't grow that much, but I knew I was. Whoa, relax.
Wait, why you
I'm
say
saying,
that?
I'm saying when my knees was hurt, I knew I was growing. Pain means growth.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I don't think
They call that growing pains.
Growing pains.
You didn't have them
She
in.
trying to do me like, what is going on? Our Bible study lesson said fighting for your brothers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your brothers in Christ, right? Our Bible study lesson.
Well, you were
yesterday.
saying brother in Christ.
Yeah,
but
brothers, sisters, whatever.
But
what y'all doing right now is fighting against.
Yeah. Your growing pains.
That's my growing pains. Okay, so I guess you can do one, I'll do one, and we'll kind of go do a few of them, and then we'll kind of cut it off. Okay, you can go first. You want to go?
You can go.
Okay, so my first one, I'm gonna take the head off the snake.
all right.
Why are you a Christian? Why do you believe in Jesus? And try to keep your answers elaborate but concise, you know, kind of.
Why do I believe in Jesus?
Yeah.
I believe in Jesus because of the respect that I have for him dying on the cross, not just for like one person's mistake, but everybody. Everybody's mistake, everybody's sins, everybody's. And not only that, I don't even know if y'all watched Passion of the Christ or not, but when I watched Passion of the Christ, and I already believed in God, you know, in Jesus way before watching Passion of Christ, because I actually watched it later than other people. But just seeing how he carried that cross and knowing these people were going to kill him, knowing all of these things that were going to be done to him, even the people that was with him left him, and he still was, he wasn't a follower, he was just being a leader. He was like, I gotta do this, I gotta, and I know me in real life,
you would have bagged off.
hey, they tripping, so I'ma go. But he pressed through the pain of it. Like, it's so crazy that he still was able to focus on the mission at the end of that. He was looking up to the heavens like, God is my strength. God is my source. I'm doing this for him. I'm doing this for... And I know me, I'm not saying I want to be in that position, because I don't know if I'll ever be able to do that. But I believe in Jesus because I know he's got to be some type of man, some type of... I don't even know the word to explain him, but just the type of person that he is to do that and to push through all that, for dying for all the sins of the world. So I believe in Jesus because of what type of man he was. I don't really have full words for
that's why you believe. So
right.
It ain't really up to nobody, right. You know what I mean? So
can you get somebody, how can you, like, the belief that you have, how can you get somebody else to believe in what you believe in?
That's true.
How would you persuade somebody?
How would I persuade someone?
I'm not saved, right? But let's say I need to be saved. How would you persuade me to get saved? Man or woman?
So I feel like the first approach to that is to show yourself friendly. Show yourself friendly and show love. Like, you know they need to be saved, and I'm sure that person knows that they missing something from their life as well.
Right.
So I think the approach is to show love, like hang out with them, like go get something to eat with them, chill with them. But while you're doing those things, you could be dropping small light, like I'm saying bright as in light, like nuggets into their life, which kind of help them and just encourage them. Let's say they never said I was going through this or I was going through that, but you just trying to be a light for them, a difference for them. Like, your love and your kindness should show bright enough for them to be like, man, this person is kind of different. This person is not like the average person that I've met.
That should be their reaction.
Before that should be their reaction.
Right, okay.
So in their mind, it's like, man, I want to serve that person you serving. You've been telling me all these great things and showing me all these awesome things. Like, why do you believe in him? Why do you believe in God? But just so that they know, no matter what they do, he is the only person that will not judge them. He's the only person that will not go behind your back and talk to somebody else about you. That's people's main thing. I can't trust anybody. I can't do this. I can't do that. But if you believe in God and you believe he's the person that he is, you will know that you will be able to trust him. That you will be able to trust him and depend on him no matter what. And I feel like that's the way that you draw an outsider inside. You not necessarily, I'm not saying kill them with love and kill them with kindness, because that's for somebody who's had a hardened heart or something. But I'm saying, as far as you being a genuine person, you showing the difference in your life to them, so that they can also see, hey, the reason why I'm on this path is because of all these awesome things like love, grace, mercy, kindness, you know.
So if I'm understanding from what you're saying is, get in the door with love and friendliness.
Right. Show yourself friendly.
Be their friend first. You ain't got to necessarily preach to them. But then as you hang out with them, then you introduce them to the word.
Step by step.
Slowly and surely introduce them to
process.
The word.
But by doing those step-by-step process, not badgering them to be like, you need to be reading your Bible now. You need to be, but be like, hey, I'm having a Bible study later. You want to read with me? Hey, I'm about to pray for a little bit. You think you want to join me? Hey, Like, I promise you, that person being around you that much and you're doing all of those things, I promise it's hard to resist.
Yeah.
Nobody ain't gonna be like, bro, no, I ain't trying to pray. You know what I'm saying? And they've been shown that much love,
and
that
they
much.
see how it's blessing your life.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There ain't no way. I gotta see that face to face
Right.
for that to have my mind changed.
That's true. Did you ask?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So I'm gonna switch gears, right? I think that was good about faith, but you talked about what you want to do, what your passion is. What have you? First of all, have you come up with a name for your seasoning? And if not, what's taking you so long now that you have realized what you talked about?
Right.
Like, what's taking you so long to get on the horse and going? What's keeping you?
I have a name after I was driving to the gym one morning, just sitting in the car, prayed or whatever. But I was just thinking about my seasonings and different stuff like that. I wouldn't say God told me, because you know how you can be
People
thinking
just be
about
saying stuff all the time. They're like, God told me this.
Yeah,
that.
because
I
was thinking about
Yeah.
my seasonings and stuff like that after I was done praying.
Yeah.
Sitting in silence,
Mhm.
then the name popped in my head.
Mhm.
Understand what I'm saying? I'm not saying that, oh man, after she got done praying, God gave her the.
Mhm.
No, I'm not saying that. I don't believe he said that. But like, for instance, I know me, when I go to a restaurant and I taste their food, how I do, I'm like, that's not seasoned. That's not seasoned. And I look at Bay and I be like, and he be looking like, Bay, don't send it back.
I can't stand when she says stuff back, y'all.
And I be like, it's just bland. It just don't have no season. But I was thinking, and I still haven't thought of.
Yeah, but this is an idea.
Right.
It's an idea.
That's seasoned.
Okay, that's
like,
the name of it.
That's THA.
Like saying it's seasoned.
That's seasoned.
Okay.
But spell season like, fancy and cool. But that's seasoned because that's me.
That's your brand. That's that's what comes to your mind when you think. I'm with it.
And when I go somewhere with food, oh man, that food was so seasoned. That food was so good.
Right.
Like, that's me. Like, I just love like good seasoned food, and not overly seasoned. I'm not saying like high cholesterol, diabetes. I'm not saying that.
Right.
I'm saying I just like
if you're talking
flavorful.
If you're talking to some people, that it gotta be
right.
For real.
No, we're not talking about big bag.
We need to have blood.
Yeah, piled on a stack like
or
that.
With the Kool-Aid, they be putting all the sugar like it gotta be diabetes.
But that's seasoned, and I haven't moved from that so far.
That's good.
What was the second part?
Well, I was just saying, what's taking you so long to start? You say you've been doing research, so
Yes.
I mean,
So,
I guess you laying the framework for it. So.
Yeah, I have been working towards.
And I want to say this too. I'm sorry for cutting you off, but y'all may be like, they practice this. Y'all, I don't know what she's talking about.
Nobody said
this
nothing
only
to
been
me.
going on with her, and y'all may be like, well, that means you neglecting your wife. No, not really, because she has been having to adapt. Right. I have to be there for her. I have to try to be there for the child, and then I gotta go to work. Like some of y'all that know, like it's a lot to be married for one, then to be married with a kid for two, then to have all these different other aspects outside of your marriage. It's a lot going on. So
Yeah.
you have to try to
adapt where you
portion
can.
it. Yeah.
But as long as you don't lack in communication,
That's it.
you'll be completely fine.
Yeah.
Like, there's days where you have to regroup,
Yeah.
have that pillow talk.
Hey, babe, we ain't been talking like
Back
we
in the
should.
day or something like that. But if you continue to go in that cycle of work,
Yeah.
babysit,
And neglecting
home,
the communication. Yeah.
it's something gonna go wrong. And I honestly think that's how a lot of times people say we don't connect like we used to, fall in love out of each other because you stopped trying.
Yeah.
So don't think that we weird or nothing. Like,
So this is the
we just understand each other.
This is the relationship masterclass hosted by Shantel Cody. But no, that's good though. You was gonna finish answering the second part, or you?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, like, I have gotten that together. I've gotten like 6 different seasonings that I plan to air when I start. So each day I'm working on something. Mm-hmm. So I've dedicated 30 minutes to an hour of just thinking of that business, when RA's down. So we got 2 naps to break it up. So
use your time wisely.
Yeah.
Correct. Right. So on your on the seasons or on your business that season, is it the business side of things that you need to work on, or is it are you doing a lot of busy work?
Explain.
A lot of people can be doing a lot of busy work, meaning working on, getting my names together, and working on getting my website together, and working on getting this together. But, there's a business side of business, too. So, are you working on that, or are you working on the busy work?
I think I'm working on the busy work right now.
Okay.
But to keep the business is a big part as well, because I don't want to be one of those business owners who are pushing everything, especially starting out, pushing everything on someone else. And I know a lot of people have people in place for marketing, but think about people with 6-figure companies, and you know what I'm saying,
mm-hmm.
That's different. I'm starting with me. I want to be that hands-on business owner, because that's what I'm passionate about. I don't feel like I have to have a bunch of people in line for something that I've prepared myself to do, and this is not nothing I thought about just yesterday.
Okay, so I don't know if you want to ask another one after this, but this is my last one.
Okay.
So, with you saying that, I just got another question. What I notice is a lot of people who do service-based businesses like cooking, let's say lawn care, or just something where you have to presently be there, put your effort in to get the job done. I noticed that a lot of times the owners or the people who are the main people in the business, they can't seem to break away or scale because they want to be there. They want to be hands-on. Right. So how are you going to be able to release in order to be able to, maybe you're not going to be able to be there when somebody is making the seasoning. Maybe you're not going to be able to be there when somebody is cooking something, and they may not do it exactly like you think they should. Mm-hmm. So how are you going to be able to let that go in order for your business to be able to grow? Because if you basing it on you being there, it's only going to be limited.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So how are you going to be able to mentally get yourself to be like, okay, I don't have to be there all the time or be everywhere.
Right, yeah. So understand when I say I'm not caught up on trying to be there 100% of the time, if that makes sense. I'm saying in those rough starting, building your business years, let's say 2 years, let's say maybe 3, I'm just giving estimated amounts, where you have to be very hands-on. I'm only saying I'm definitely going to get people in place because I like to take trips. My family likes to take trips. We like to go places. And so I need to have those trustworthy people in place to take care of that stuff when I'm gone. Or I probably want to just have that phase where my kids are middle age and I'm just focusing on the 3 or 4 kids. And we're not having that many kids, but I'm just saying, your focus. I'm saying as far as
Amen.
I'm saying as far as I'm still gonna be that person in the back. I'm not gonna be that type of business owner that's like
micromanaging.
Yes, that business owner who's like, y'all figured out. I pay y'all to do. Y'all figured out. Y'all do this. Y'all
so
do that.
So you're not gonna be able to pay and then just walk away.
I am going to be able to walk away, if that makes sense. But if they need my help, I'm there to.
Oh, you saying you're not going to be like the type that I'm too high to deal with that.
Yes.
I got what you're saying.
Yes.
I got what you're saying.
I created this. This was my.
I understand.
A lot of business owners do that.
That's true.
They feel like I've created this brand. I've hired you to do this.
Do it.
I'm paying you, so you figure it out. But that's not how it goes. But they just want to be They want to just collect the money then. I don't ever want to get
But you don't feel like they earn the right to collect the money?
I do feel like they
If I paid you to do a service, if I hired you to market my company, you need to do that. I shouldn't have to be involved.
And I get that. But I think I'm just different.
If you're not doing a good job, then we fire you and get somebody else.
Right, definitely. But I'm saying if it comes to where they need me, I'm not saying they shouldn't be able to handle their own.
That's true. And I think Titus would... He's
right,
way more passionate. Well, I'm just saying he's way more passionate about the business aspect than I am.
Yes.
But one thing that I have learned is that one thing that you really need is, in order to expand your business, is time.
Yes.
Like, you need time to think. You need time to be able to see, okay, this wrong, that wrong.
Yeah.
And so if you're always there helping them, you don't have time to be able to see, okay, I need somebody here. I need somebody there.
Yeah.
And so that's like what he's saying. I paid you to do this so it can free up time for me.
Correct.
Yeah. So that's why he's saying
right.
that in a sense of you should let them do it. If they
right.
don't do a good job, fire them, get somebody else.
Yes, definitely. I'm gonna let them do it.
If that's how you are, you have to.
I'm just saying I'll be that boss you can call.
Yeah. 100%.
I won't be that boss
that's good, though.
I won't be that boss that's hard, and it's only because I'm so very passionate about it.
Yeah. I want it to be. Yeah, I got you.
I want everything to be right, perfect. I'm paying you. Yes, I'm paying you, and you know not to call me all the time. But if you need me, you can call me.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, I'll be there. Can you sing that?
Bro, we don't sound that good.
No, it's not even that. I'm talking about
what?
Copyright.
No, but I'm saying we don't sound that good for them to recognize
they
that.
They really don't know us like that.
Yeah, you gotta sound exactly like the.
I'll be there for you.
All right, so on That Seasoning is the name.
That's season.
Okay, that seasoned with ED at the end.
Yeah, but it's not gonna be ED.
Okay, it's gonna be like S Z
so,
E D.
Okay, so do you know the 6 seasons? You know the name of them, like the types.
I have
the
these. I don't have. You know how some people have.
It's a certain blend of a taste.
It'll be doing? The blends, like flavors. I don't have the names, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Like for instance, I love Kinder's seasonings. I don't know if anybody know of
sponsor us if you wanna.
Kinder season for that brand, but they've got like a wood fire. They've got a garlic and herb, kind of like that. I love like that buttery blend kind of season. Like one will be like a buttery all-purpose blend.
Okay.
Like I will have a all-purpose season. You can use it on meats, seafood, whatever you want.
Right.
I will have salt-free options, and then I will have options for vegetarian, vegan.
Okay.
But
That's
those
crazy.
are the 6 options, and I'm gonna start basic so that as time progresses, I can drop new season and not start with 25 seasonings, trying to keep up with instead growing. Just growing with it.
Right.
But that's something
they always say less is more.
Yeah, because even with the salt free and different things like that, because sometimes I have to cook for people who are diabetic or they have high cholesterol. They can't have certain stuff. Like I don't know if anybody know of that accent seasoning at the store. It's like salt free. It's good for people who have diabetes or high blood pressure. And that stuff tastes awful.
So
it's disgusting.
Your thing is
I would
do
love
the
to
salt free, but I'm gonna make it taste good.
I would love.
How is that possible without salt?
It's gonna be possible. It's gonna be possible. I know.
Ooh, I like that comment.
It's gonna be possible.
Y'all, we better be rich, and I'm quitting. I'm telling you, I'm quitting. I'm gonna be in the marketing room.
I got a lot of questions.
Yeah.
So when it comes to your seasons and the seasons that have already been in the stores that everybody's been buying all our like forever.
Right.
Why should they choose that season?
Hot seat.
They should choose my seasoning because
I ain't supposed to be laughing. I'm supposed to be serious.
They should choose my seasoning when they decide to, because when you taste my seasoning, you will taste
without taste.
when you look at my seasoning, you will see the glory. I'm sorry.
Seriously though, why would they go down the aisle?
Because everybody watching this is not saved.
I know me. Okay,
Right.
So this is
I don't
me.
see no glory.
I'm a visual person.
Okay.
I loved how Kinder's look. The aesthetic
Packaging.
of the aesthetic of that black and white label with a basic print. And the only color on there is the color to highlight what flavor that seasoning is.
Okay.
And not only that, they advertise at the bottom where the clear plastic, you see the blend of their seasonings. The colors of their seasoning make me believe like that's a buttery steakhouse. Man, that look like butter. That look like, that's me. I'm a visual person. Let me see it. If I can see it, I can taste it. If I can see it, I can taste it. So I plan.
Okay, good. My fault. Go ahead.
To make my labels aesthetically pleasing to, and honestly, that's the wave we're at right now. Nobody's gonna buy a seasoning wrap that say that's seasoning, and all I got is a black bottle and red writing all over it, and it just looks they're not gonna grab it, they're not gonna touch it. If you walk in Walmart, Kinder section, it just has the whole spotlight right in the middle, and everybody else just groupies, like
right.
Hey, pick me over here, pick me. But Kinder's like, bro, we got this.
Okay, I thought of another question. What is your marketing campaign or your social media method to get in stores? Because I know for a fact that, I mean, God can do anything, but most times you got to go through the system to where you got to get enough sales to prove to these stores, or you got to get enough backing behind your product to prove to these stores. So what's your method? Who are you targeting? And what is your social media method to be able to like grow and influence for your brand, and then ultimately to be able to sell that product? Because you're not really selling them the product, you're selling them the brand, and the brand gonna introduce them to a product, and because they like the brand, they gonna buy it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So what's your
for me, I don't judge any age. I don't judge if children like to cook. I don't judge if teenagers like to cook, aunties, uncles, grandmas, whatever you want to do. Like, everybody. Like, my seasoning is going to be for everyone. I'm not going to tell a young child that they can't cook. Honestly, I wish I was into it when I was younger, but I was into sports more than I was.
Right.
I literally learned how to cook and do so much stuff in a span of
maybe like 3 years at this point.
Maybe 4.
Yeah, because it was before
5. So 5. I would say 5 years, but people, and I'm only 25. So it's like, dude, she really ain't been cooking that long.
Nah, at all. It's crazy.
So what would be your marketing campaign?
My marketing campaign would be to create aesthetically pleasing cooking videos and include my seasonings in those videos, advertising my seasonings of food that I've made, and even sometimes including bringing family members, friends in on different videos to try the different food, to give real life reactions, to give that feel of, man, this that's seasoned for real.
You know what would be even more fire though? If you allow strangers to test your job. Like you went out on the street.
And that's another thing.
That would go viral.
We used to go out, like before we used to go out all the time and feed the homeless, and I would use my gift and understand this is a gift that God gave me. This is not. That's why it doesn't make sense. How does she know how to cook so well at her age?
That's true.
This is a gift, one of the gifts that God gave me. So I would fix food and stuff like that and give it out to the homeless. And I mean, amazing results. Like, as far as they like, man, this food good for real. Like, what you bringing next week?
Right.
But I wasn't looking to make money off of doing it for them. I'm never looking to make any money off of it. Because us as believers, we are supposed to be helping our brothers and sisters that are in Christ, that are down and without.
But the government.
We want the government to pay us.
But But anyway,
to help them.
yeah. But do that with my videos so that they can taste it, get real life experiences. And something that I've learned just from watching social media a lot. Different chefs that have a lot of followers and stuff, you can reach out to them and send them your products to try them for free on their videos where their platform may have 2 million, 3 million, 500K. They're promoting it for you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel like you miss out if you trying to be like, hey, you promote my season for $100. Hey, you dude, just get your stuff out there. Mm-hmm. So I'm just trying to get it out there. So I know I plan to send it out to them to make those home videos. And that's going to be the toughest part of my whole entire business idea and business brand is making those videos and getting those, not even making the videos, is Michael editing those videos.
That's loud.
Sorry.
That was loud. I know they jumped.
Really?
If they have headphones in, they probably swerve their car. Hey, yo, if you got in a wreck, send the bill to Shantel.
No.
That season.
But
Headquarters.
Sue, before we get started, but seriously, editing those videos, that's the toughest part. I've got a video of our anniversary trip from LA and I still haven't posted it. And it's about to be July. Yeah. So
we're gonna act like this is we're gonna act like you have your seasoning right now.
Okay.
Why should they go and buy your seasoning right now? It's on the shelves at Walmart. They got their own section. Why should they walk in there right now and buy that seasoning?
Shark Tank pitch.
I don't know about that. Why should they go and buy my seasoning? My seasoning offers I don't know if you guys ever seen Ratatouille.
Yep. Love Ratatouille.
But if you guys have watched Ratatouille, that's also watching. And I don't want to say rat, because of course it's gross compared to food, but Ratatouille was a rat. But he blended the flavors of
soup?
grape, a piece of cheese together. Perfect. And when he blended them two together and tasted both together, he had a brainstorm.
Yeah, he did. He like he saw stars and
stuff. He
had
a brainstorm. He saw stars. So I'm saying when you taste my seasoning, you will feel the love.
That's crazy.
You will feel like, man, great grandma is still here. I don't know about y'all, but my great grandma can cook.
Right.
Those greens, no other.
Why all grandmas can cook greens?
I don't know.
Why is that like the meal? Like, if you don't know how to cook greens, you ain't eligible to be a grandma.
And my seasonings will be things that you can use on any types of meat or any types of food, and it tastes good no matter what. I know I can use certain stuff on certain foods. It just don't blend well.
So
but
that's a good answer. So why do you have the confidence that your cooking and your seasonings are a gift?
Because why do I believe it's a gift? For one, I am confident that he gave me this gift to provide these types of food, these types of flavor, the way they taste, the way they're cooked. With my skill set and ability, a lot of people can't do it. Like, I'm not even being funny. You can't do it. I can tell someone how to cook something and made it the same exact way as I've done. Use the same ingredients, the same techniques, and everything, and it will not taste the same. And it will not taste the same because he has given me the spirit to cook with love.
He gave you.
You
got the spirit.
Hold on.
You got a cooking spirit.
Well, that is well.
The Holy Spirit put a hat on and just hop inside you and you start cooking.
He has given me the ability.
That's crazy.
He has let me
what he said.
Finish. No, I'm serious. I do believe he gave me that as well, because if y'all really know what I do at home for a lot of people, people be like, bro, how in the world? Yeah. I'm telling you, it's not in my own strength. I'm telling you, honestly, if you think about it, like I was saying earlier, my mind, it blinks. Like, I don't think about anything.
Right. So
and
you're not
honestly,
even trying.
I'm not trying. When, for instance, when you're worshiping in church, when you're having that intimate moment, when you close your eyes, you're not thinking about anything as far as if you want to be in his presence. You're not thinking about what's going on at home, what's going on over here. Your mind is set on him. So there's nothing clouding your judgment. There's nothing, when I cook, there's nothing clouding my judgment. They're like, man, she cooked this food with love, man. She cooked this food, and with my seasonings, you're going to be able to taste the love that he gave me, and you're going to be able to taste it.
And so we're doing this in real time. You have your seasons. They call that seasoning.
Yeah.
I'm an investor. How much money you need right now to get your business started? Not for personal gain.
Right now.
Mm-hmm.
And that's including marketing.
As an investor, I wouldn't. I'd probably be like, not right now. You don't have a number.
175.
What?
Okay.
What is that?
175,000 to do what?
That is for labeling. That is for, I will need to hire someone to help me as far as getting marketing strategies together to help with that aspect. I'm the groundwork aspect.
So you use the 175 right now for a marketing campaign?
Yeah.
Only.
Yes.
Only?
Only what?
Only for
marketing?
No.
I'm asking. I'm saying, what do you think?
Right.
What are you going to use this 175 for?
You said 175. What you going to use it for?
This would be a startup.
Okay.
This would be startup.
What you using it for?
That's what I'm saying. I would use the money for marketing, partial marketing. I would use it for a employee for helping. Okay. And I would use it for product labeling. My labels, my spices.
How much you gonna pay that employee? How much would you pay that employee?
It would just depend on. I would decide that, let's say they came in with no experience, I would have to have patience and train them.
But how much you gonna pay them?
That's what I'm saying. I would
give us a range.
Let's say
per hour.
Let's say I paid them $12 to $15 an hour.
Okay. What they doing?
They are in charge of loading spices into containers, placing labels, lids, containers, shipping packages.
So they're gonna be doing a lot of labor work.
Labor.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And like I said, that's the startup. Once we get through with that startup phase, the money will start flowing in. Mm-hmm. Once the money start flowing in, then you're able to hire more people where it's split. Yeah. So I just see it as like a food train. Like you start at 2, then once you build, there's 3. Mm-hmm. Then as you build more, there's 4. But each step is a different level. Yeah. So each level is different. Let's say
you've been playing that cooking game on your phone, huh?
I haven't.
No, I'm saying that's what they do on that cooking game on your phone. That's a good idea.
Right. But each level is different because, for instance, startup level is getting information, getting logistics, legal activity, all that stuff together. Yeah, next step is to start trying to create the blends of spices and different things like that. Try it out. Get other people to try it out. The equipment. Yes, dehydrator, coffee, like all of that. So that's one step. Next step is to send out samples to social media influencers and business owners. Even if you know people in restaurants, you can send their seasonings and let them try it out at their restaurants and different things like that. You got to go through allergy tests. Make sure nobody's allergic to. Yeah.
Hey, you on your stuff. Hey, I ain't know you knew all that.
Yeah, so it's a bunch. But I feel like that could be a great startup number. And I know me. I'm not that type of person like, okay, if you gave me $175K, man, I'm going to take this. I'm finna go at least get me a car. Yeah. I'm going to at least get me a car out of this. And then once I get my car, I'll be able to transport all that stuff. No, you better pack that Nissan. Mm-hmm. No, bro. Use the money for exactly. And you people out there getting loans and stuff for all this stuff, use the money for your business.
PPP.
That's scary.
That's crazy.
So, I want to ask you guys, how many of y'all believe that she will be successful if she was to get that 175 for her business? If she was able to get everything rolling like she's planning on, do y'all think that she would succeed? Do y'all think some of it is capped? Do y'all think that maybe we didn't go at her hard enough to get questions? What would you have asked her? Because all of this, we're a community to help each other. So if you guys have questions for her, comment in the comment section,
right?
And we can present them to her so that, because at the end of the day, we want her to succeed.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, 'cause
what do y'all think?
We want to win. We want to win.
And I'm gonna challenge you today.
Oh,
I'm gonna challenge.
Are we ended? What is this called? What is this top? What is this thing called?
This is the hot seat.
The hot seat ends with a challenge to.
The hot
to
seat
every...
ends with a challenge.
Wow.
So you already gave us your name.
Mm-hmm.
You gave us what you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
If somebody watching this,
Mm-hmm.
they're gonna go and get your legal stuff. I need you to go and get your legal stuff before they do. And I could name what they gonna go get. But if you smart, you know. If you're not smart, she'll get it before you.
Can I say what it start with? Because I'm confused.
I'll say it.
You talking about?
I want to know if I know.
You talking about my name?
Yeah, it's your name. It's
Yeah,
your business.
talking
Okay,
about,
I know what you're talking about now. Okay. Yes.
What's that word?
What?
I know what you're talking about though.
Well. I mean, I guess you can.
The challenge. What?
Yeah, go ahead.
No, you go ahead. What you finna say?
No, you was probably finna say it. That's what I'm saying. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, so I'll just say it. The challenge is, what is today?
26, I think.
It's the 26th
27?
of June.
27.
The 27th of June. By July 1st, I'm going to challenge her to go ahead and reserve her name, meaning reserve the LLC name or just the name of her business with her state. And I'm going to challenge her to go and get her website domain.
Okay. That's what you was talking about.
Yes.
I need to write that down.
I'm going to
Hey, if you
challenge
smart,
her.
you would.
I'm going to challenge her to go and get this stuff before somebody else does.
What'd you
because
say?
you just put it out.
The domain for your website.
And the LLC name or just the name if you want to go sole proprietor right now.
Yeah, in the state though, so that nobody in the state could take it.
And those things are inexpensive right now.
LLC.
Right.
And that is the hot
name.
seat challenge for Shantel Cody today.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, she did a good job. Let's clap it up for her, man. She did a good job. She did an awesome job, and I enjoyed this too because I learned some stuff about that part of business that I didn't know.
The testing and stuff.
I didn't know them. I didn't think about no allergies. I didn't think about that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Get that stuff tested.
Yeah, man. But this was an awesome episode. This is episode 2 or episode 3, I think.
With joint heirs.
With joint heirs. No, this is episode 2.
Yeah, this is episode 2. Yeah.
With joint heirs, do you have anything you want to say to them or anything you want to end with? Benediction, Pastor?
Hey, if you ain't say...
You ain't say.
You say.
Hey, we gonna have something pretty soon that he created that y'all gonna be able to take part in our channel. But this is the Joint Heirs channel. We appreciate Shantel for coming on here. She's still taking notes, y'all, so don't think she's being rude, but we appreciate her for coming on and allowing us to grill her a little bit. And of course, the more we do it, the worse it'll be. So take your time. You keep waiting to come on here. You gonna catch the worst.
And I'll say this: if y'all in the Baldwin County, Mobile County area, you see this podcast, and you would like to come on here for us to talk to you about what you got going on in life, we would love to have you as a guest.
Yes.
And also, we're gonna put you on the hot seat
for sure. That's a part of being here.
Yeah.
And shout out to Go Family YouTube channel. Shout out to Dom Dimitri YouTube channel. Y'all go follow our other channels as well. But make this one grow. Share this video. Share our channel with as many people as possible. And we're going to put out as much content as we humanely can for y'all. So We appreciate y'all.
Y'all text me if y'all ready to drop that 175K.
For sure.
So I'll receive.
And I'm telling you, bro, we probably not gonna use it on the car. I'm telling you, probably not.
No, there's no, don't say probably.
She right. She right. She right. We're not gonna use it on the car. Why would we do that?
Just take the 5.
It's going up to $200.
We're gonna get to that Wagoneer, but we're gonna get to it the right way.
Right. If you send it,
Wagoneer.
we're gonna send a God bless you so hard your way if you send that $200,000. But no, we appreciate y'all. We love y'all. We'll see y'all next time. We out. All right.
Listen, I'm out.
Polio like a clutch shot came from Kobe. Oh, felt the power of the Holy Ghost. She asked me what's your sign. I don't do horoscopes. I'm from the school of hard knocks. Like the police at your door, I learned to just be quiet and let the foolish keep on talking, bro. And just cause it looks sloppy, it don't mean that it's a sloppy Joe. The eyes can be deceiving. They said they had your back, but they weren't there right when you need them.